In the darkest of nights, in the coldest of days, it's our comfort. In the dark of night, the winds of change are night. Our freedom is a lesson, just we fight for freedom and justice.
Rise, Queendom of Nyx. We rise, we march, we fight, we live. Rise, Queendom of Nyx. United we stand, divided we fall.
In the darkest of nights, in the coldest of days, it's our comfort. In the dark of night, the winds of change are night. Our freedom is unmatched and just we fight for freedom and justice.
Rise, Queendom of Nyx.
We rise, we march, we fight, we live.
Rise, Queendom of Nyx.
United we stand, divided we fall. In the darkest of nights, in the coldest of days, it's our comfort. In the dark of night, the winds of change are night. Our freedom is unmatched, just we fight for freedom and justice.
Rise, Queendom of Nyx. We rise, we march, we fight, we live.
In the dark of night, our freedom is unmatched and just we fight for freedom and justice.
There we go. My mic wasn't even on. Well, you know what? I'll start over. Why not? So, hello again. What I said was, don't listen to my muted twin. Okay, that was just a random twin. He forgot that he muted his mic, so we call him Mute. So, there you go. My twin brother Mute is now away. It is now the real me, Prime Minister Austin Ulster of the Queendom of Nyx. So, once again, greetings, Nyxian citizens, allies, and members of the Nyxian Commonwealth. I'm here to give you a national report. You know, a loud one where y'all can hear. Over the past several weeks, a major conversation has emerged concerning the future structure of our national leadership. For much of our existence, the Queendom of Nyx has operated as a hybrid monarchy led by Her Majesty Queen Breckenridge I. However, during our recent research into ancient Greek governance, especially that of Sparta, we discovered a very old, very real system known as a diarchy. A government ruled by two monarchs simultaneously. This model existed for centuries in Sparta and was a part of its unique constitutional tradition. And what is a diarchy? A diarchy basically, yeah, two monarchs simultaneously, but basically how it worked is like, it's not just a king and queen as in European tradition. What it is that there's two separate kings ruling one kingdom together. So that's what a diarchy is. So since the Queendom of Nyx was founded not by one individual, but by three co-founders, the question naturally arose. should Nyx consider evolving from a single monarch system into a diarchy or even a triarchy? A triarchy is a system with 3 co-equal monarchs, aligned symbolically with our founding history. It also aligns thematically with Nyxian culture, which incorporates Greek influence, and even in our mythological tree, which recognizes 3 great Titan lineages. So, part of our Greek mythology tree does have has a thing in our uh, monarchy system. Even if it does end up being a single monarch, they'll still exist anyway. So, the 3 Titan lineages would be the Night Titans, the Earth Titans, and the Sea Titans. That is in our Greek mythological themagical tree. You know, cultural themes, purpose only. But it would fit it. It would fit it. You know, one monarch could represent the Night Titans, the other the Earth, and the other the Sea. That'd be something. That would go good with our cultural identity. Now, at the same time, real world considerations also matter. The Queen carries a significant workload. Nyx is growing, evolving, and demanding more administrative presence. Sharing leadership might stabilize long-term continuity and reduce strain on a single person, because one founder presently faces personal circumstances preventing them from taking the throne. Some have proposed a diarchy as an alternative to monarchs working together. Yes, so one of our court ministers of Themis, Chelsea, she has, due to her personal circumstances, she's been unavailable to do anything for the Queendom of Nyx for a long time. But we are not judging her, and we're actually not, we're not, like, dissing her or anything like that. You know, she has a son, her only child, wonderful kid. But because of her personal circumstances, where she is, where she lives, how she's raising her kids, the jobs that she has, she just can't find a time for the Queendom of Nyx. So there's 2 things we could do in her honor, and that is whether the Queen decides we become a diarchy, where it'll just be me, Austin, and the Queen, Liddell, or Queen Breckenridge, will be the only 2 running monarchs of the Queendom of Nyx. And if not, if we chose to be a triarchy, we will probably still make it where it will be a triarchy with a diarchy function, where both me and the Queen will rule the nation together, help it, fix it, all that stuff, and then the hypothetical Queen Chelsea would be the honored monarch of our triarchy, where she does not have to do anything. She's committed to founding the Queendom of Nyx, and she's actually committed in our previous government meetings from back in the day, and even one of our course sessions. And she's also helped write our Constitution, so she has done something. But you know, we don't want to force her to be in a big position, especially if it's gonna call for her. So yeah, most likely, if the debate whether to continue on the way it is now, if it goes that way, it will most likely be a diarchy than a triarchy. I prefer to do triarchy to so we can honor Chelsea even more, but that's not up to me, it's up to the Queen. So yeah, so sharing the leadership might stabilize long-term continuing to reduce strain on a single person, which is true. Yeah. At this moment, within our national leadership and nobility, there are 7 individuals in the Queendom of Nyx who support exploring a diarchy or triarchy, 2 individuals who oppose it and strongly prefer a single monarch. So yes, that is why we're having a national debate. The Queen has chosen to open this to formal national debate, allowing all voices supportive or opposing to speak openly, because she is the people's queen. So, because she's about that. If she thinks that I am not fit to, you know, be the only person to make the decision to tell her that we should do this and that, if she doesn't think that way, then she'll ask the people. she'll ask everyone else what they think about it. So that is why we're having this national debate. This debate has been delayed due to personal scheduling and life circumstances, but it will take place and it will be public. I don't think it will be posted on video because it is a national debate with Nyxian citizens, and we are for privacy of our citizens. So we will not record a national debate, but you will be updated on it of how it goes. But as of right now, so far the debate hasn't happened. But it is planned to happen. If it doesn't happen this year, it'll happen next year. Because next year is supposed to be a very good year for Nyx. Hopefully. But it's expected to be. The supporters of the Diarchy Triarchy argue that it eases the burden on one monarch, it provides stronger continuity across generations, it matches our founding history and mythological framework, 3 rulers can check each other without creating a democracy, it may prevent instability if one monarch becomes unavailable. The opponents argue that a queendom traditionally means one queen. Multiple monarchs could lead to disagreements. Shared power can create rivalry or instability. Advisors, not co-monarchs, should support the ruler. Historical examples of co-monarchs sometimes ended poorly. Both sides raise legitimate historical and philosophical points. It is extremely important to clarify, though, this debate exists because the Queen asked the Nyxian people for their opinions. However, and this must be emphasized, Her Majesty retains the final and ultimate say. Nyx is a monarchy, and the Queen is the sovereign authority under our Constitution. The national debate is not a vote. It is a process of presenting arguments, concern, and historical evidence so the Queen may make an informed and wise decision for the future of the Queendom. In conclusion, Nyx stands at an important philosophical... I cannot speak. Okay. In conclusion, Nyx stands at an important philosophical crossroads. Whether we remain a monarch or evolve into a diarchy or triarchy, the goal is the same. To ensure the long-term strength, culture, and independence of the Queendom of Nyx, we encourage all citizens to think deeply, study the history, and participate in this discussion with respect, unity, and the guiding principle that Nyx must always come first. I will provide updates as the situation develops. Thank you, and long live the Queendom of Nyx.
In the darkest of nights, in the coldest of days, is someone come forth. In the dark of night, the winds of change of night. Our freedom is a national just we fight for freedom and justice.
Rise, Queendom of Nyx. We rise, we march, we fight, we live. Rise, Queendom of Nyx. United we stand, divided we fall.
In the darkest of nights, in the coldest of days, is our come forth.